What rate is a holiday let mortgage? I'm Joe Stallard, a director at House and Holiday Home Mortgages, and today we're going to take a look into the rate you can expect to pay on a holiday let property. Now, I can't sit here and give you an answer to that. There's far too many different variables that go into play when looking at the rate you can achieve on the property. Not to mention the fact that rates change, and any piece of content we produced around that would be outdated by the weekend. So instead, let's look at what goes into determining your rate. Now, as with all types of mortgage, we come back to this loan to value idea, the percentage of money you've got in the property from your own funds versus the loan. And the more of your own money you've got in there, the lower the loan to value and the nicer the rate you're going to get. Okay, so that is the first thing that's really going to determine it. Beyond that, we need to be looking at what other factors are going to influence the rate and the product available to you. Now, the more straightforward and simple your circumstances and the property, the better. So what do I mean by that? Well, with your circumstances, most lenders are looking for you to have good, clean credit history, to be an existing homeowner, and to have a good level of earned income. If we're doing that, we're ticking a lot of boxes that a lot of lenders are looking for. If we get into circumstances whereby maybe you don't have any earned income, maybe you're not a homeowner, you're living in rented accommodation, it doesn't mean these things can't be done. It means, though, that we are probably going to have less lenders to go to, which is going to have an impact on your rate. Additionally, when we look at the property, we need to think that lenders in the holiday let space are quite picky when it comes to properties they're willing to lend on. They want good property in good areas where there's going to be a demand for residential living, but also holiday makers, and they're looking for stuff in good condition. Again, just because this is what most of them are looking for doesn't mean that other things can't be done, but it does mean that as soon as we start adding in these quirks, that we're going to have less options to work with, and therefore you're going to be more limited with the rates you've got available. The more specialists we get, typically the higher the rate's going to be. Rates in holiday let properties are generally a little bit higher than your residential rates. They're a bit more risky to lenders, probably because the income, the affordability and how much you can borrow is based from the rental potential of the property rather than your own earned income in most circumstances. So I hope that helps understand the potential costs involved with a holiday let mortgage. If you have any questions, do feel free to get in touch and we'll be happy to help.